got some interesting noises outside. How's it going, team? Welcome back to another video. Today is a very, very cool and special, well, not really special, just a different one. Today is review day. We're gonna be reviewing an album today. I've got a few of these reviews lined up in the next near future, but the first one that we're going to tackle today is the brand new studio album number 15 from Dream Theater, A View from the Top of the World. I've got the vinyl sitting here, but I'll probably edit in the photo just so it can stay there and I don't have to hold the thing up. But yeah, so we're tackling Dream Theater's 15th brand new magnum opus, A View from the Top of the World, released October 22nd, 2021, and I believe the date is now November 3rd. Yep, Wednesday, November 3rd, so it's been out for, roughly a week, 10 days or so. And I've played it as much as I can on the vinyl player, but the one I've got came with the CD, so it's been circling around in the car. And it's just now sunken in my head, so I feel like I have enough knowledge and memory of it to be able to talk about it. Cool. So we've got the 15th studio album from the prog metal kings Dream Theater, A View from the Top of the World. Straight away, the album cover, the title, it already screams more Dream Theater-like than, say, the previous album, Distance Over Time. That album was different in terms of what our Dream Theater clan love, in terms of long songs. For one thing, that was a long, well, let's say it was a long album, but compared to The Astonishing, nothing's a long album. But anyway, The Astonishing was more Dream Theater than Distance Over Time was, I reckon. But yeah, A View from the Top, it's 7 tracks long, it's 70 minutes long, and the longest song being 20 minutes, the shortest song being just over 6 minutes. So without even listening to it already, I was excited to get into it and to basically fall back in love with the band. Like we say, Distance Over Time was a bit hit and miss for me anyway. But no, this album is good. They are back, and this is the album that we've been waiting for since, probably what came out before the self-titled. That's going back. Was it Systematic Chaos, I think? Maybe? Black Cloud, Silver Lining, that kind of era. It fits in with them. It's really, really cool. So yeah, we got 7 songs. First song being released on August something or other. I think I want to say August 13th. I think it was The Alien, which we've got a music video for, and we've got an audio track for it as well. So we've all heard it. We're all familiar with The Alien. It's got that typical Dream Theater kind of vibe. Their what do you call them? Their templates of what their songs are like in terms of intros and vocal melodies and how long it goes for, things like that. But weirdly enough, I think I want to say that The Alien for me is actually the weakest song on the album. It's 9.5 minutes, but I don't know. There's just something about it that may be seeming stale. I don't know. It's still catchy enough, and the musicianship for the band, it flows brilliantly. Everyone does an incredible job on that song. There's just something about it that's just a bit for me, at least. But songs like Answering the Call, track 2, and Invisible Monster, which was also a video and got released as a single later on. Those 2 songs are cool. I really like Answering the Call, and Invisible Monster is much better than Alien, I think. But one song that I really, really have grown to love is the Sleeping Giant song. That's really, really cool. That's another long one. It's Sleeping Giant is 10:05. Yes, I've got the tracks in front of me, even though I've got the album here, but whatever. Yeah, so Sleeping Giant is 10 minutes, and I don't know, I love that song. The vocal melodies in it are really, really cool, and it just it has a nice, I don't know, it's nice to sing, and it just sounds really, really cool. Transcending Time is the next song. It's 6.5 minutes long, and you could say it's one of the more catchier, sort of simple songs on the album. It's only 6 minutes. It's nothing fancy. There's cool words in it, but yeah, I suppose they need to they don't need to have another single, but that one just fits in there. The music and the melodies, it sounds really, really nice, and then it's followed by the John Myung song, the only song on the album written by John himself. Awakening the Master, which I think has a video, I'm pretty sure, but that's a really cool song too. Another long one, that's 9:50, and it's just, yeah, the vocals in there are cool as well. There's a lot of cool, I read the lyrics, back to back with along with the album, and it's really cool. Some of the themes, they sort of intertwine with each other, not intertwine, not referencing each other, but it all feels together. It doesn't feel together almost concept-y, but it definitely feels much more put together than Distance over time. um, but yeah, once you get past Waking the Master and then you flip the album over, and then you get the title track, A View from the Top of the World, which clocks in at 20 minutes 24. So it's not quite as long as Octavarium, and it's nowhere near as long as 6 Degrees, but doesn't matter. A View from the Top of the World is pretty amazing. It's not the most epic that they've ever done, but it's still pretty cool. It's broken up into 3 parts. You've got Crowning Glory, and then you've got the Rapture of the Deep, and then followed by the Driving Force. The Rapture of the Deep is where it gets calm and it's very pretty, and it's acoustically played. And the other 2 are heavier. The Driving Force has a cool, literally driving like riff, taking you to the top. And the Crowning Glory, there's some real heavy riffs in this song, and it's like, yeah, that's where the 8-string comes in, I guess. But yeah, no, really, it's honestly such a cool album. And because it's only 7 tracks long, this review doesn't need to be half an hour long. I'm not analyzing the album, that's later on. But yeah, no, I'm very, very happy with this album. It's so cool, and I think it was just very, very fresh to hear it all again. The band were able to record it together, like live, you could say. And I don't know, everybody was inspired by different things when it was being made, and it's just, you can just hear everybody sort of refreshed. And I saw an interview where they're like, yeah, we'll take snippets from, well, not snippets, but we'll take feels from this and feels from that. People are comparing it to like Scenes of a Memory, even A Change of Seasons. I wouldn't go that far, but I can kind of see why they're saying that. But yeah, no, it's really, really cool. It's 70 minutes, so like it could take a while to get through if you're not used to albums of that length. But if you are, and you're a Dream Theater fan, then I assume that you're going to get real. It's weirdly going to flow by, probably, because the songs, they don't feel like 10 minutes. Some songs, when you hear a 10-minute song, they can drag, but these ones don't. Especially Sleeping Giant, Answering the Call, and Wakening the Master. They're really, really cool. They need more play. But yeah, A View from the Top of the World, released October 22. If you haven't got it already, please go check it out. Go listen to it on Spotify if you can't go out and buy it. But yeah, honestly, it's such a good album. I would probably give it like maybe an 8, a 7.5. I reckon. Like I say, the View from the Top of the World, the song is not the epicest epic that they've ever released. That crown glory goes to Octavarium for me, but it's definitely in the top 3, I think, and it blows Illumination Theory away. I know that much. But yeah, seriously, Dream Theater are back, and this album just puts not everything else to shame, but everything that they've done lately to shame. So I highly recommend you check it out. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Just talking about the tracks, and it's just a cool album. I have fun. I'm not really a reviewer, so this might have seemed a bit of a ramble, just me talking for 10 minutes straight about it. But it doesn't matter. It's a fun album. Dream Theater, A View from the Top of the World. Go check it out. You'll love it.